Alright, before we talk about how to find a specific number, just a recap that there's rows and columns, right? And if you look at this, that's the 0th row, and it's the 0th position in this row. So if I came down here, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th row starts off with an 8, doesn't it? After the 1. So you got to make sure you kind of in the right position. So the 8th row just once again has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 position because it always starts off at the 0th position. Now, when you come down here, we're going to come right here, and it says without expanding, get the middle term. Here, it doesn't want all 7 terms. Look, it's a 6. It doesn't want all 7 terms, right? It wants the middle term. So, if you think about that, right, the middle term out of 7, right, is the 4th term, right? Because we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's this one. That's the one it is. So, when we're looking for the 4th term, it's the 3rd position. Alright? I'm going to show you up here really quick. Here's the 6th row. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want this one right here. So I'm going to show you a couple things about it. First off, we know the coefficient is 20, so I'm going to write a 20. We just took that off of. And we know that the A power goes down every time, and the B power goes up, and they always add up to 7. So if I go here, look, A was to the 6th here, right? 5th here, 4th here, 3rd here, right? So A is going to be to the 3rd, which is going to make B to the 4th, but let's show it right here. Oh, is this the 7th? Oh, whoa, I take that back. Look, 0, 1, 2, 3. For some reason, I thought I was in the 7th row for a second. They're both to the 3rd because it always goes to the... Ooh, I think I'm covering this. Sorry about that, guys. Let me say that again. So, we know it starts with a 20, and then we've got A to the 3rd, B to the 3rd, and we're actually done. That is it. So, with me keeping a better track of the camera, let's do one more and try to get this to work for you here. Alright, so let's do this one. This says, without expanding, determine the first term in A, B to the 15th. Well, I don't have that term, right? But I do know, if you look at the first term in all of these, right here, they're the same numbers. So the first term, 0th term, first term. So this says the first term, which is the first number, which is the 0th position, right? And I'll make that more clear down here. So I realize that I'm going to have a 1 here, and it's going to be A to the 15th, because in the 0th position, right, which is the first term, right, it's always a 1. Now, stay with me. I'm going to try to do this as good as I can and explain it, and then we'll go back up to this during the day. So this says first term of the 5th power. Well, that's going to be this one right here, right? Right, 0 power, 1 power, 2 power, 3 power, 4 power, 5 power, right? And the first term is the 0th position, so that's a 1. And then I got x to the 5th. If I was going to shove in a combination, it would go like this. This 1 could be found by saying combination, right? 5, choose 0 will give me a 1. Look, this is always 1 less than the term you're looking for. Watch this. I'll show you what we're talking about. So we got 3rd term when we have 4th power. And those are our 2. That's the binomial. So let's get 3rd term, 4th power. 4th power is right here. 3rd term is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write what it would be. That would be combination 3, choose 2. This is always 1 lower than the term we're looking for because we start off on the 0th term. If I put that in a calculator, which I don't have but you could, it would equal 6. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say 6, right? Then I'm going to say 2m, right? It's the 3rd term, right? So I've moved over twice, right? So I'm taking This 4 I'm subtracting 2. Then I take my negative 5 here, and I take that to the second power, just like that. And what do I get? I've got 6 times, there's 4 times, I'll do the number first, 25. But don't forget this m squared. There's the m squared. Alright. So, this would give me 24 times 25, which is, I believe, 600 m squared. Alright, let's go here. We're going to do it one more time. That's the 4th power, so it's going to be this row right here, 4th power, and it says the 4th term. Remember, it starts with the 0th term, so this is 1, 2, 3, the last term. Alright. So I'm going to come here, and the last term has a 1, and it is just the 3y to the 4th power, the last term. Alright, this would be the first term to the 4th power, and this would be the last term to the 4th power. So this is going to give me 81y squared. Alright, second term of something to the 5th power. So that's the first position. Right? So let's go to the 5th power, which is right here. 0 position, first position. Again, what I do is I'd plug in 5, choose 1 for that one. So I'm going to say a 5 here. I'm going to write my 3x. I'm going to write my negative y. And this is the second term. That means this has gone down from 5 to 4, and this has gone up from 0 to 1. So we got 5 times 81 x to the 4th. And this is negative y. I want to bring my negative out front. And I've got negative 405 x to the 4th y. We're going to practice this a lot in class. So if this is at all confusing, don't stress. We got a whole day to get this down. We'll talk to you guys soon.